good, everybody? So I have just finished up a 10-hour marathon of NTE for its launch, and as you can see, we have ended up here at around Hunter level 14, and I have tried to dip my toes into absolutely as much as I can within that time limit, from getting into the story to doing some exploration to checking out a bunch of the events and the city tycoon and the slice of life and the bonding and doing the gadgets. I've tried to do as much as I can, and I have to say, we definitely have some thoughts, okay? We wrote down, we had a bit of discussion. I have a whole notepad of things to get through today, so I figured we'd start from the very beginning. And what is my overall thoughts on 1.0? And I have to say, for a 1.0 launch, I don't think there's any gacha that's released a 1.0 with this amount of varied content. There's a lot of different things for you to be doing and for you to be working towards, which I think offers a very good, at least honeymoon experience for a gacha game. You're definitely going to be getting a lot of time that you could spend and invest into this right out the gate doing different things, and I think that is pretty cool. Let's talk about the introduction. As soon as you launch the game and you get into it and you're throwing into cutscenes and story, bro, it is, I have to say, this game is so good with its visuals. They know they have to grip you straight away, and they absolutely deliver. A lot of the cinematics are big, they're epic, they're explosive. The whole game is very colorful. It's very bright, it's very vibrant, and I do like that. I'm someone, hey, if you know me, I love good, big, vibrant colors, and it feels good to play. The optimization right out the gate was incredible. Didn't have any stuttering, no lagging, no crashing, nothing like that. A very, very smooth introduction playthrough from start to finish. It's crazy that we have to say in 2026, wow, a game released and it was optimized and it run well. I hate the fact that that's like a praise, something to be praised and not like standard. And from the introduction story to actually you getting planted into the city doesn't take long at all. Like, it's very quick to get the game going for you to be entering the city and start exploring off your own back. It's pretty cool. As you enter the city, and you enter this place called Avon, which is going to be your place of residence, where you're going to be accepting and partaking in your main, it's like your hub of main quests. You will come across a whole cast of characters, like Hattori, who is the owner of the Avon Antiques, where you'll be accepting anomaly commissions to take out anomalies and stuff like that. You have Hattori, who owns it. You have Sakiri, the little Oni girl. You've got Nunnally, the very energetic cat girl. You have Adler, who is the old and wise sort of, you know, guy who is there. You've got Tagayo, who's a little mascot guy who's able to repair things. The cool thing about this is they actually interact with each other outside of like the quest. Like, you'll have just wrapped up part of a main quest and you go from point A to point B, and they will like travel with you. And as the cast travel with you to the quest location, they're all like talking to each other and doing things, and it makes the world feel very much lived in. Like, these characters live in this city. You can go out and about and find them doing something somewhere, which I think is really awesome. I think that's really, really cool. So the introduction gave a really good first impression of like, okay, here's a pretty solid cast. The visuals are good, the cutscenes are good, and it's pretty nice. The VAs are okay so far. They're fine. Some of them are standouts. Like Mint, for example, is an S-rank character that is very, very standout. She's a great VA, and there are a lot of really, really solid performances currently in NTE. How about the story itself? I will say, I've not finished the main story. I've been doing basically everything but the main story, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of whatever. Thankfully, it's not overburdened with like tutorials or anything of the sort, but it's like, it's fine. It introduces you to concepts, it introduces you to the cast. It's so-so. I don't feel any particularly way about it. I don't feel that strongly about it, but the presentation of the story is very, very solid. Like going from point A to point B on the map itself and that journey is a pretty good time, a pretty fun experience, but the actual like narrative itself, I don't really have much thoughts of as of yet. And it's something that I'm probably going to have to finish and then give my full thoughts on the story afterwards. I'll probably do like a story review at the end of it as well to give more of a fuller thoughts, but it's like, yeah, it's not a serious story. It definitely has a mix of like silly and serious at times, or kind of creepy. Like it definitely has those vibes. It leads into like slice of life comic kind of style of storytelling at times. But it's pretty solid in the way it's presented. And like I said, we mentioned the cast of characters. They are pretty likable. But one of my things that I noticed is that silly goofiness sometimes is turned up to 11. And I know a lot of people are gonna like that. A lot of people are gonna like, oh, they're silly, haha. A lot of the characters act like they're dumb. Because to a lot of people, silly equals stupid, or silly equals airhead, which I think is a bit tropey, because I think you can be silly without being stupid. And I think you can be silly without being an airhead. And there is a little bit of a problem. I feel like some of these characters share the same personality of being, oh, I'm silly and stupid. And I think it's harder to discern between them in terms of personality when they all share this same goofiness trait, or a lot of them do, like Sakiri, Mint, Nunnally. They all kind of share a similar vibe. But then you have characters like Daffodil, for example, who are very different. Fardia, who's very extravagant. And speaking of the characters and their designs, they're fine. They're okay. Like, we can see them here.
Me! I'm ready to go! Hey! Did you need me?
Greetings to you.
They're okay.
I'm ready.
But this is why they have outfits. And there are a lot of outfits. This is an outfit that I got for Daffodil. Hands down, the best outfit in the game, by the way. Absolute. Look at that. Those cheeks are crazy. This is my favorite outfit.
Hey,
There's a bunch of outfits for Mint as well. So I think the base clothing is like whatever so-so, because they want you to be picking up the actual outfits for these characters. This one was a paid one, but it was so worth it because look at it.
Hey,
this is the first time I've been excited to pull and like spend on outfits at a gacha and not characters. Like I've never been like that before, like really, but I've been more excited to get this outfit for Daffodil than I have been to maybe get pulls for Nunnally. Like that's been my thing. That's been my thing. The model fidelity, the outfits are good. The fidelity of the outfits are good themselves, but like the faces and stuff, it's okay. It's almost a worse Genshin at times. It's like the outfits can be really good, but the faces and the fidelities and the lightings can be sometimes it seems a little bit out of place. But I guess they've got reasons for doing that. You know, space, storage, optimization. This must be a reason. It kind of fits in with its comic book style theme now and again as well. So I kind of get why they've done it, but it's not a problem to me. It doesn't really take away from anything. And I do feel at times, sometimes the face animations can be a little bit stiff. Combat. Let's talk about combat. Okay.
Let's go!
This game is not reinventing the wheel when it comes to combat. Okay. You have a Q, you have an E, you've got dodge, parry, swap, you've got an element system, and you've got like outros in the form of Esper cycles. The combat of this game feels familiar, okay? But it still manages to have its own unique twist, okay? So it's everything that you know from ZZZ, from Woowa, from Genshin, and it packages it all together in its own way. And for the most part, I think it's fine. Right? You've got your Q, you've got your E's, you've got your hold attacks, you've got your basic attacks, you've got the usual, you've got the standard, right? You've got the standard. And you have characters like Daffodil that have a bit more to them, right? Characters, when you ult, you want to be swapping in and out. Like if I ult with Daffodil, she generates these two flames, and if you swap off her and swap back on,
Here I am.
she'll do like an attack every time you swap, which is pretty cool, and it gives her a bit more depth to her kit and her character and how you play her. And I want more characters like this in NTE, because a lot of characters are very basic, QE swap, that sort of thing. But I like the Esper cycles. I think it's okay. There is no exactly one team that has smooth, flawless rotations right now. Esper cycling can be maybe a bit unpredictable, a bit more RNG. This game isn't exactly rotation slop. It still requires you to be swapping and pushing buttons off cooldown. It's not exactly rotation slop, but it could be later on. Depends what characters they release later on. But so far, it's fine. It's familiar. Like, it does the job, and the hits feel impactful, and the dodge system is kind of nice. But maybe some more iframes would be appreciative. Would be appreciative of this kind of game. And combat while leveling seems very balanced. It seems quite fair. I've not really been running into any issues or roadblocks. Like, I've been leveling my characters as soon as I can and getting materials. And I've not had any problems at all fighting any enemies. I don't think there's a balance issue with combat right now as you're leveling. I think everything is fine. At least right now, okay? This is day one. 10 hours in, day one, don't forget. Speaking of combat, let's talk about some of the bosses of this game. The bosses are some of the most fun things. So, for example, a lot of enemies in this game, not even like big bosses, okay? This isn't like one of the big story bosses of the game. It's just one of the anomalies that you will come across like in the world that can give you resources, have some insane mechanics. They actually interact with the environment, and you have to interact with the world itself, okay? Just take a look at this. This is a boss called Beat King. And in order to defeat it, you have to actually do a rhythm game while you're attacking. Oh my god, I failed. I messed it up. And then once you've done that, you can then attack it normally. It's just cool little things like this. Honestly, that make it quite endearing. Just like stuff like that you come across in the world, and you're like, whoa, okay, that's just like a random boss in the city. That's not tied to any particular insane story or anything like that. It's just something that you come across, and we're like, okay, that's the level of detail we're going to. And we have this right here, a rooftop boxer, okay, and this is another example of an encounter you can have in the city that you interact with, but it's just done in a cool way. And then we just end up in a whole ass boxing ring. Like, the vibes. Dude, it's just, they put so much effort into just a lot of these encounters.
Ready to save the day.
Ready to save the day. And it's dead. Muda, muda, muda. And there's a bunch of JoJo references too. Just like things like this were like, the devs have clearly spent so much effort into the environment of this game and how the bosses, you're meant to interact with the bosses, how they manipulate the world, how they interact with the world itself. And that is so cool. And that is so unique compared to a lot of the gacha games. Like, I really think it's a huge selling point for this game is its boss fights. Like, it's very good. Exploration. The city is stunning. Oh my god, this city is so goddamn beautiful. Okay, I know it's raining right now, but this city is just, it's just so pretty. I think it's one of the prettiest of any of these open world gachas. I'm constantly flabbergasted, and you could explore for a long time and just come across new things constantly or new scenarios. Like, it really feels like this is the first time for a gacha where I've enjoyed exploring. You guys know I don't explore in gacha games. I don't do it. This is the first time I'm actively like driving around, going around, just coming across things in the world as they happen. And it's very cool. Yeah, small little secrets that don't appear on the map too, that you see. It's very, very cool. One complaint, City does need more background music that's different. The same OSTs do kind of keep repeating. Optimizations, again, guys, I can go into this drone right here, this drone mode, and I can just go over the whole city like this. And I'm not lagging, I'm not stuttering, and the whole city is rendered in. It's procedurally rendered in, and it's done really goddamn smoothly. Really smoothly. It's honestly so ridiculously impressive. Just this whole place. Let's put it sunshine, actually. There. Oh, we get a rainbow. And we get a rainbow too. Like, honestly, it's just one of the most beautiful games. And I just love the urban city metropolis vibes that it gives. Like, I'm a big fan. Yeah, the devs very much spend time putting things and secrets into the city for you to find. Which is nice. I like the fact that if you see a really cool looking store, you could probably go inside of it. Yeah, if you're like, oh, that store looks cool, I wonder what's in it. You probably can. And you could probably buy something for your shops. We have a clicky over here. Can we go inside? We can. It's just a little McDonald's. It's a little fast food place that you can just go into. Like, there are so many stores that you see and you're like, can I go inside? And you can't. And I like that. The attention to detail is very, very cool. Again, a lived-in city is very awesome. The driving. Ooh, okay. Let's talk about driving. I think driving might be hit or miss for some people, but I quite like it. And I'm someone who grew up playing a lot of racing games, and I've played many hundreds of hours of racing games in my time. I think it's for what it is. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I think the drifting mechanic, honestly, it's kind of nice, and it changes depending on what car you use. The handling is different for every car, and I think they did a good job. I don't like the engine sounds. I'm not a fan of the engine sounds. They're a little bit overbearing sometimes. But overall, I think it's okay. The inside view as well is also nice. I love this. I love the first person view of the cars. I do. I think overall, I'm happy with this. I'm sad I can't do donuts though. Yeah, the driving and the handling gets better with the more I was about to move over. With the more expensive cars that you use. But I think overall, oops. Oh, overall, it's a pretty solid experience. And I've been enjoying doing some of the races as well. Once I hit level 17, we are going to be doing some racing with people, which is fun. A lot of people have been saying to me that there is a lack of teleport points. You see, everything that's like blue and red here is probably a teleport point that you can go to. But everything else, you have to physically go to. And there are a lot of anomalies that you'd have to actually like drive to or walk to or run to. But I think the game wants you to drive. It wants you to explore the city. And I think taking away teleport points and reducing the number in favor of you actually driving around and experiencing the city, I'm not too mad about it. I'm not too mad about that. We'll see if in time it becomes annoying. But I think right now I'm liking going around the city. But that's something that probably could change later on. Slice of life! There is so much to do. Dude, there is so much to do. You can go to the City Tycoon right here, okay? You can go to Heather Hobbies. You can be a delivery driver. You can go and do races. You can go and be an Uber driver. You can go and fish. You can play Mahjong. You can go to an arcade. And you've got heists. You've got a rhythm game that I haven't even unlocked yet, okay? I don't know what the origin is either. Bro, there are so many things that you could choose to do. And spend this, which is called your city stamina, which I think is awesome. Again, this might get boring over time once you've done them all, okay? And you're like, oh, I've done them all. It's not appealing to me anymore. Fine, I get it. But for a 1.0 release, there's just a lot of little things to try out and do to spend your city stamina with. It's very slice of life. And this right here, this little sparrow, is just straight up a maid cafe. You can go in. See the little maids. Oh my god, look at him. He's so happy with his little maids. What a wonderful man. You can go and you could buy some things. You could play Mahjong, which is multiplayer with other people. You can see people have a little environment. There's just like so many slice of life things for you to enjoy here, which is pretty cool. You could own properties. So you can have apartments that you could go to and furnish out and buy furniture from stores to add in. You've got a cafe that you can invest in and run. And this is how you collect like funds, which is the currency passively, like over time, that you can build on, which is cool. You got the garage here, which you could see all the cars that you could buy or not buy because you're too broke like me and have no funds whatsoever. The hunter exchange, which is again what you can, use your funds to buy some little things with. Races for all your racing needs. Oh my god, online battling will be here live in 62 days. I'm excited. Racing with friends. That's coming. I need to hit level 17 for that. But again, we could take a look at some properties. We can visit my apartment real quick. And this brings me very much nicely to the apartments that you could purchase. You can do your missions, you can do your slice of life activities, your hobbies, and you are able to buy apartments. This is the first one that you get in the game. And you can invite people to your apartment. Of course, I have Mint here, my lovely Mint that she now lives with me. And I bought some couches, I bought a sofa, and we have a bed upstairs as well that we have. So you can kit out. You could use you can see right here, you can kit out these apartments with all the furnishings that you want. Okay, very nice. Make it homely, and you can invite people to them. Obviously, we have Mint, and when you invite people over to interact, you have a bunch of things. Oh my god, we can hold hands. Look at us. Look at us, please. Oh my god. Oh, aren't we so cute? Holding hands, they're definitely going kind of crazy style with the bonding system. Like massively so. Okay, here we go. Okay, Mint, how about we interact again? Can you stretch for me? Can you warm up? Yeah, can you do your warm up for me? Don't mind me. Lovely. Absolutely class. 10 out of 10, honestly, from Mint over here. I mean, these are devs that just have their priority. Oh my goodness. They're devs that just, sorry. Don't mind me. My wife is busy. I'm mildly distracted. Can you do the Jacko pose? It's cozy. It's cozy. We know a lot of people play gacha games because they like the characters, they like the interactions. But I think NTE makes it cozy and not too intrusive. Like, it's not that Guna. It's not that over the top. It actually feels quite like...
Hey, Coco.
Even for me, I don't like the over Guna stuff when it comes to interactions, but I think this is, like, nice. I think it's just cute. Right? I think it's just cute. And I think a lot of people will like that cuteness. Okay. Like decorating your apartment, inviting characters over. I think a lot of people are going to like really enjoy that. So the slice of life aspect is very high in this. I think more people are going to care about that and doing their silly little dailies than they are maybe for the combat. We'll see. I am someone who does like combat too. We kind of spoke about it earlier, but yeah, kind of how it be. Gameplay loop. Dailies are really quick. Dailies are very, very quick. You log in, spend your stamina, that's it. They're super quick to do. But it might take a while to spend your city stamina. So your normal stamina for your characters recovers as it would like over time gradually. City stamina though, however, will recover at one specific time every single day. And it does take a little while to get through it though. Yeah, that's the only thing. It takes a while to get through it, which I think is fine. Because I think it would kind of suck to be like, oh, you could only do like 3 races a day and you can't do anything else. Like, that would kind of suck. So they give you a lot. They give you a lot of stamina to use up. So I don't think it will feel like you're too restricted in that regard. So I think that's pretty fine. So the gameplay loop so far, the kind of standard quick dailies, but something that's very familiar to you guys. The gacha system, honestly, I really like it. I really like this gacha system. There's no 50-50. So everything is guaranteed. And even though there is no 50-50, there is still a suspense that builds up because you could see yourself literally passing over the S ranks itself. And that hurts. Okay? That hurts. Yeah, and you can get her from the boxes too. It's a way reduced rate, but you can. But nothing hurts more than passing over this as you're trying to do your pulls. So that addition still makes the non-50-50s quite engaging and fun, even though you know it's guaranteed eventually. It still makes for a good time because, again, it's a good little psychological trick. Every time I get there, I try to one roll. Yeah, it's an interesting time, but the gadget's pretty nice. I don't really have much of a complaint when it comes to pulling for characters, so to speak. And the pull economy for the game, I think, is pretty fair. I've got 60 plus, in around 9 hours, I've had 60 standard pulls, which guarantees you a character from the first beginner's banner. And then I've had around 35 limited pulls without spending, which I think is a decent enough. I think it's decent enough. Yeah, and the pity does carry over for like 9 to 10 hours of play, and a lot of pulls are buried into city tycoon levels, leveling your cafe, buying properties, doing races. Like a lot of the pulls are spread out in a lot of different activities. So this is a game, if you want the pulls, you have to just play. You have to just play the game and you have to engage with it in a fair way, and then you will. So that's pretty fine. There's a lot of pulls to be found. I want to level up more things. I want to get to this wealth board. I want to try out racing and co-op and multiplayer. I want to do all of that first, and get some more of the hobbies unlocked, because there's quite a lot on offer. Should you play NTE? Guys, it's a free game. Why not? That's honestly my advice. I've had a lot of fun so far. It's also free. So just try it and find out. There's like, we're going to be getting 2 selectors. Like, you might as well try it and find out, because I've been having an absolute whale of a time. So let me know what you guys think down below. How's your experience been? I would love to hear it. Make sure to subscribe for more NTE content and everything gacha games. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.